Well, I have been in education for 17 years now. I really enjoyed school since you start in kindergarten, and I became interested in it when I was in high school. Just talking with teachers, I knew I wanted to do something where I could help people, and so I talked to my teachers, kind of looked at what I was doing, what I was interested in, and just decided when I was a junior in high school, I decided I was going to be a teacher. And by the time I was a senior, I decided I was going to be a math teacher, and I actually stuck with it and finished school, and I started teaching when I was 21 years old.
I was a teacher for 8 years, and this is my first year as an administrator, so we're looking at my 9th year in education. Last year I worked as the study skills teacher like Ms. Fritsch, and I had a chance to work with a small group of students that really wanted some help, and I realized that that was what I wanted to do. And so as your assistant principal, I really want to work with the whole school to make it a better place for everyone to learn, where they feel safe and that they belong here.
Specific to cyberbullying, whenever internet first started, and then there was things like Facebook and Instagram when it first started coming out, before we really knew as much about it. I'd say it was even more prevalent then because kids weren't talking to adults about it. They weren't telling us about it. And so since then, we've been able to, again, do more education and talk about it. Some of the cases I've seen that are most severe are the ones that are quick and that are sometimes harder to find, so students think that it's anonymous. Things like Snapchat, not that it's anonymous, but it's quick and then it goes away, so you think, oh, when it goes away I can't see it anymore. Well, I've had instances where students were taking pictures of other students on campus and then Snapchatting really mean things about them for just no good reason. But so even when you think it's anonymous, you still can be found out. And so usually we handle that just like we would regular bullying, meaning like face-to-face bullying or saying things, and we intervene and help students.
Do you think students should be able to use their iPhones, iPads, computers, or any technology during school?
Absolutely, I think they should. I think it's important because everybody uses it all the time these days, and it's a wonderful educational tool, so that you can do research, you can use apps, you can type, you can do all kinds of things. What I think is very important, though, is that we educate students on how to use those tools appropriately. It's the same thing as if a student was passing notes back and forth to each other and they were writing inappropriate things and making fun of students in class with a piece of paper. It doesn't mean we would remove all the pencils and papers. It just means that we need to be more diligent of it, we need to be aware, but students are going to use them anyway. So I'd much rather if we actually had them, use them as a tool, and then taught students how to use them appropriately.
I believe technology is an important part of our society, and I think that it should be allowed at school. The key to understand is that there are times when it's okay and there are times when it's not okay. And in doing that, we have to make sure that we use our technology properly.